Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. So today we're playing this deck, which is a BFF Zerg Deathrattle DK, new version of it. The card like an Eliza overall paired with an Infestor for you to get like all of those extra value for your Zergs is something that a lot of people actually considered, and a lot of people actually tried a rainbow version of the deck. As far as it is right now, I want to try how specifically a double frost rune can actually impact the win rate overall of this deck, and how well it will perform overall by itself. The whole idea is that you get a little more aggressive with Horn of the Winters. You get like a couple of Zergs out on early turns. You pair it out with something like a Gorgonzormu, Nydus Worm, and all that good stuff. Considering like that you have that extra mana with a Horn of the Winter, you might just like get a little more on a board overall. And Yelling Yodeler is still out there. You can like proc an Infestor, proc an Eliza, for example, turn 4 Eliza, two Horn of the Winters into a Yelling Yodeler might be actually really strong. So as it is, like I want to try how well it does specifically right now in the ladder. I didn't like see anyone who actually tested like any kind of like these variants with frost and blood runes like going on so far. So as far as it is, let's jump right in.
Kerrigan versus Scabs. I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Nothing stands in my way.
Against a rock. Well, I'm not actually sure what kind of rock will face, but I guess that it's kind of like a new version with new cards overall added, right? So, to get an early tempo, Horn of the Winter is kind of like really good, but I still need to see any kind of like value card so far. First Strike is probably something that I want. Maybe we should leave like a Horn, but the problem is that we don't really have anything to play on like turn 2, so we need to fix that. Though. Well, Yelling Yodeler is a good pickup, and as soon as we get an Infestor or an Eliza, I might just like go with that. And see what's up.
Hear that sizzle?
Dig for treasure, okay. See what you're doing. So that is probably like a regular shuffle, right? Well, as far as I'm concerned. Second Horn, I kind of want like start to develop and spawning pool as fast as possible, just like for us to actually have more options. Do I want like to get on the board? There's like my question here. I guess I'm valuing coin here for an extra mana, right? To have like a potential of 2 top decks of an Infestor plus another Horn, and for us to have like explosive turn 3. So. Didn't happen so far. Couple of Zergs. I guess they're kind of like useless right now because we don't really have any kind of buffs. I guess I would go with a Dreadhound here. Not sure I can like apply any kind of like pressure on him. He'll probably have something like Fan of Knives and all that good stuff. But we'll see. Oh, so that is how it is. Okay. Now I regret that. We have to actually rush him up. Yeah, Quartzicle here. It didn't happen for us. Frostbeam Freebooter is extremely good, by the way. As it is for now, we just need a little pressure. And we don't spend the coin here. And we don't spend the coin here. Because on turn 5 we can do a Frostbite and Freeboarder plus a Yelling Yodeler. And this way we'll kind of like freeze him for a couple of turns. Because, you know, we'll freeze him for 1, but he still needs to actually destroy it somehow on the board. And this way he'll probably get frozen for 1 more turn here. Frozen for 1 more turn here. Okay. We need to manage our space here a little, unfortunately. And this is a lot of pressure. We need exactly like 2. Do we get rid of a spawning pool? I guess not. I guess not. We need a space. We need a space. How do we do that? Like, how is it better for us to do that? We can get rid of a spawning pool next turn and just like do what we wanted. Baneling Barrage. There's like 1 damage, same as a goal, right there. Fine. Fine. Let's do something like this. So we'll freeze him right now, right? The only problem is that he just like needs 10 damage. And he might find it, you know? He might just like find it though.
Frozen in fear. Shouted from the mountaintop. Shout to their bones.
So we're kind of like starting a lethal big time, right? Big time. The only problem for us is that you know, we need to find. I mean, the only problem for him is that he needs to find 10 damage. That is like all manager and a couple of eviscerates, right? Paired up with something like preparation. So that is like 4 cards. Does he have them? That is a question. He might have a Deafen to be frozen just for this turn. To be frozen just for this turn. But we'll see. Okay, here's a Deafen. That's an obvious one. How much damage do we have? Is it enough zone? I guess it is not. So he managed to, you know, to pull that off. So it's 5 damage. We need 6. How do we get 6 damage here? Marrow top deck, right? Didn't happen for us. Well, we have a Kerrigan. That is a lethal next turn, but I don't believe we're alive here. I don't believe, unfortunately, that we're alive. He just needs to find 6. That is not too much. He struggled to find 10, but finding 6 might not be the problem. Well, he pulled off a Tarslag. Oh my, hold on. Exactly what I needed, right? Well, unfortunate. He didn't have a lethal, but he had a perfect response to support. If only he didn't like have definitely we had our options here. Obviously, we'll just like freeze him again. I'd say easy as that. Like for example, not a deafen or something. Not a tar slick. Something like this could happen for us. Could happen.
Kerrigan.
Mr. Mage, okay.
Jaina.
Careful, the cold is catching.
Nothing stands in my way.
Well, Infestors here, finally, though. Harbinger of Winter is something that I want. Frost Strike is probably something that I want too. So that is Mr. Colossus match, right? And well, we're kind of like a fast deck. I'm not sure if his combo will work out, but you might just like high roll to do it early enough to clear the whole board and do a lot of damage, apply a lot of pressure, and for us, like, you know, to be swiped out of this game. But we'll see. But we'll see if that happens, right? I kind of like the new archetype of mage, though. It feels fair, right? It feels like really heavy, and it feels like it can win a lot, like a lot of things. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's pretty effective, and it's kind of like balance that you cannot like do that like too early. Like too early, I would say. Do we go with an Infestor already? Interesting. I guess. Because why not? I guess, because why not? That's a pretty good start for him. Pretty good. Muraska, well, that's important, but he has battle cries, not like not like Death Rattles. Plus, it's like far away from here. I guess a Harbinger is just like better. You know, I guess a Harbinger is just like better. We're applying pressure here and we're like feeling fine so far. I'll see. I'll see what happens, right? Oh, finally. That's pretty good. Now, what do we want? I kinda want this, right? Kinda want this. Or do we like go on the board right away? That's interesting. A couple of Banelings, I guess. I kinda want some pressure zone. Because he might just like not have responses this early. Or like the whole thing. Might just not. Because as I said, like the weakness of the mage deck is that it is kind of slow. That is like the only weakness that I found so far in the Protoss mage. But overall, the deck can win like big time. Full freeze, oh my. You have that in your deck? Really? Wow. I mean, my man. That's huge. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's pretty decent. What do we want? Scout and Crew or Sorin? Like, what do we have for 2 that is kind of like important for us? Maybe a Dead Air, right? If you're like find discover of a two drop, and what can you find from a Dead Air? Is like feels nice. Dead Air feels nice. Corpsicle feels nice, right? But overall, Sasarin is kind of like better probably, right? Okay, let's just like do that. It's a little more aggressive, so let's just like do that. That's 23 damage on the board. 23. Let's see if he finds a win. Well, he has 25. And a Sleeper Resident. Oh my. That is a strong card, by the way. That is a really interesting and strong card.
Shatter their bones! Shatter their bones!
Marrow Manipulator? Let's draw first, I guess, right? Oh, a Viper. Oh my. Okay, change your plans. Nice. That was actually awesome. That is just crazy though. I don't believe there is any way he can like deal with that board. Well, he has a Colossus, but I'm not sure like if it's strong enough. Plus a couple of resurrects will happen, right? And a reborn. Like 3 reborns will happen though. Not seriously. Okay, okay. That is like that is actually the way. That is actually the way to respond to that. I guess, right? I guess that is a win. Okay, let's do something like this. A lot of damage into his face. Okay. Do you have yet another response? Like, he had a Soul Freeze and 2 Sleeper Residents in his deck, just like to advance the game to the point where he can actually play out his combo minions, right? Colossus is to actually clear the board to deal a lot of damage. That is, you know, that is some good deck building, I would say. That's some good deck building. You know the strengths of your deck, and you try to actually, like, you know, prolong the game. And in specific cards that can actually, you know, take you a couple of turns later, right? 2x, 7 damage from Colossus. Now, also, there's a little not enough. A Viper, oh, 2x, and that's kind of like enough, right? It's enough to clear the whole board. I'm not sure how it works. It's like, does a Reborn actually proc before? That's interesting. I'm kind of curious. Why, he's still alive somehow. He's still alive somehow. Okay, never mind. Guaranteed to final lethal here.
No
Guaranteed to final lethal here. That was a pretty nice one. I like the overall gameplay against like a mage, and I like that though. That is probably what I would do if I actually plan to play a mage for a while. I wouldn't put in cards like this. Reducing a little like the win rate against slower decks, but as soon as there are a lot of Zergs so far on the ladder, I guess that is like a little better for us to play this specific way, like with this specific cards, like a Resonance Sleeper. That is a really nice choice of cards, and I don't really see I've seen anyone to actually put those in. That was unexpected, and that was really cool. It takes so long to actually find a game. Why is that? Maybe we should restart probably the search, right? I guess so. Usually that helps, right? In a situation like this, yeah, something like lagged and an opponent probably crashed or something, and that is why you're like stuck in this, you know, kind of like search, but not too much, because you're kind of like determined what your opponent will be, but the game like cannot start because they crashed. Right? Is it like the problem? If you didn't know that, I'm just explaining it to you. Zergling. I guess it is too early, but a Zergling by itself is not really bad. It's kind of like a one-drop to get on board. Yelling Yodeler is extremely important for us if we find our key cards. But if we don't, like if we find like a Harbinger, it's pretty cool too. I guess it's too early. I need to find like 2 drops and 3 drop, I guess. I guess I would be happier like if I get that. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Solves any problem.
Everything needs doing.
What is that one? Location Shaman? Oh, I played that one at some point. That is a cool deck. Location Shaman is a cool deck. It worked at some point, even like... Oh no, not really locations. They probably had like all of those battle cruisers, right? And Bizapion is kind of like invited to the deck. Cross trying for us. I guess we draw first. Miracle Salesman. I kinda want this. You can do a horn. You can do a horn. Let's do it. I think this is fine enough. If the character is frozen, it's not for us, right? It depends, but hardcore cold is kind of like fine by itself. Yeah, it's kind of fine by itself.
Liberation is at hand. Liberation is at hand.
Ooh, Infestors out there. Well, I kind of need one more. One more corpse.
How interesting.
I really want an Infestor to work for us. I need something like a horn top deck. I wish I didn't like play it last turn, I guess. Like, do I want a plus? Do I want a plus here? I think I don't. I think I don't. Might and a foam. Oh, foam is actually decent. Foam is actually decent. Foam is actually decent. We need one corpse. We need one corpse for us to actually, you know, use a foam next turn. And to feel good about it. Okay, here's our corpse. Here is our corpse. Now let's target in face. That is a really sweet animation so far. One of the best ones I've seen.
Rear with the gear. Ready to plunder.
It's actually a battle of mythical skins, right? Pretty cool. So we don't really have corpses the way we want them. We need 7 mana for an Infestor plus a Yelling Yodeler. Marrow. Marrow is kind of useless here, unfortunately. Let's draw. Let's see what's up. Runes of Darkness. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty cool. So how do we do that? It's not like this is happening, right? Stuff of the premise is, you know, something. Let's do that. Don't really want to trade into a 2-1. He'll trade with a 1-3 anyway. But the 2-1 would be traded with a 1-1 as far as we saw. But not now, I guess, right? Oh, now he gave us a ring to do that, okay? That's pretty cool. That's a slight thank you. Slight thank you. Slight one, not too huge, but you know, it is what it is. That's something for us. Minions health to 1. And a hex, okay. And a lift off. Bro, you might just like dying. You're not concerned about it as far as I see it. As far as I see it, he is not concerned about that. 6 plus 5, and that is like 11. We need a little more. 7. A little off. A little off. Cannot do a Marrow, I guess, but that is probably the best turn for us to do that. He has an Arcanite Defense Crystal. Have to conceal.
Will consume all.
Have to conceal. Conceal the plants out there. I guess that's fine for us to play here. Okay, so obviously we are starting lethal. That is like a given. But his battle cruiser is extremely strong here. He might have a hero card, and that might be a game-winning card, I would say. But even if he doesn't, like, we don't really have something like a Reska to actually deal with that stuff. And even if we did, it doesn't solve things, right? As an Infestor for us. Unfortunately, there is 21 damage on the Warren. I'm not sure what can I do here. Don't really have a rush. Don't really have a rush here.
Interesting.
Don't really have a rush to remove the board on our terms. Now, well, we will clear next turn, like, probably, right? We will clear next turn, but that doesn't, like, you know, solve things here. It doesn't solve things. I guess that is like our turn. That is obviously our turn, but it's not that great. So, as soon as he finds a hero card, we're dead. Our only like hope and chance here is that he doesn't like find it. It's like the last card of his deck. Was a Hex, okay. That's I would say that is a mistake. Oh, okay. You have that card. So you have that card, okay. So you have that card. We obviously need a rush here. Obviously need a rush here. There's 4. That is a lot of them. Okay, so that is 2 to the whole board. 2. I guess let's do something like this. I want to develop a little and hope for the next turn lethal. I know that is really too ambitious, but as I said, like if he doesn't find a hero card, it might be as a way for us to win this game. If he just like doesn't have it. Gorgonzormu, okay. Not too bad. Gorgonzormu is not too bad. Couple of Vipers out there. Interesting. Couple of Vipers. 13 damage, unfortunately. Let's see what's up. We can do a spine, right? Or hero power for 7. Hero power for 7 is, I don't know, very strong. Might clear all of those. Okay, good stuff. So as soon as it is not a hero card, we might just like win. Let's see if we're lucky now. Oh, a lifesteal. A lifesteal is strong.
Let's make it count.
Oh, he had it all along. Why did you play it? You had it all along. You could just like win a game as soon as you played out. What's the problem? Oh, I guess he wanted like a perfect one. He wanted like to actually have 2 launched, right? Not just like 1. Oh my. As the greed almost lost the game just like due to the greed, right? If only that was kind of like a minion, Vipers would just like punish him big time for it. But yeah, what happens? What happens? Can you play a Fizzle to shuffle like another copy? What do? Well, as I said, almost lost the game just like due to the greed. He could launch it much earlier and end the game before.
In my way.
Nydus Worm? I guess it's fine turn 3, right? And Kerrigan turn 6. Might be actually good enough. Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll have to change our like strategy here. Maybe we'll have to actually play an Infestor. He played 2 hexes on Infestors. That is huge. That is huge, by the way. 2 hexes on Infestor. And tons of armor gain, right? Tons. I guess that's kind of like the same thing, but not too much. Okay, let's go. I mean, a 2-2 out there with a Miracle Salesman. Fairtail Forest, okay.
This war will consume all.
Okay, that is pretty good. Let's on. Because it helps us get on the board. Infestor is out there. I guess we're going for him. Top one. If he has a hex, he has a hex, right? Like, whatever. But if he doesn't... Oh my. That's strong. That is strong, though. Well, again, we have 7 mana, right? We need a couple of horns. I don't really want to make it quick like this. It's 1. He might just like have another one like this and remove one faster for us. Don't really like that. Don't really like that. Oh, here's a horn. So we have the combo next, right? Okay, let's just spam. Let's just spam, I guess, in such a case. Let's go, Zergs.
In the rear with the gear.
Okay. Let's go, Zergs. No more. That was, you know, a little costly for board clear, but that is actually a good, you know, good decision to do it this way. That was really a good decision. So what do we do here? Kinda like this. Maybe this. And a couple of things like this, right? We're almost out of steam, but we might just like top deck something good. Was there a way for us to do a better turn? Could be, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Oh yeah, we could like spawn a couple of Zergs and give them reborn. Forgot about that. Not playing well, I guess, right? Not playing that well. Well, okay. Well, he's out of options too, but it doesn't help us so far. Slippery slope. Okay, well that is, you know, that is something. Let's see what's up here. Might plus a slippery slope for the next turn. Okay. Let's do that. We need cards. Has all 40 cards. Interesting. What are those cards? Well, I guess one of those is a hero card. Well, should be at least, right?
What a sight to behold.
No mercy.
Okay, let's go. Do you want a Baneling here? I guess we don't really, right? The only problem for us is that we don't really have a spawning pool available, right? In such a case, I would be like confident that we can clear the board. And a snapshot already. Oh my, that's pretty. That's decent. Top deck of a snapshot, because why not? Top deck of a snapshot, cause why not? And do we have a turn here? I'm not sure. Like, we have Kerrigan. Myself, so... Okay, let's do that. That's a good development, I would say. That's a good development, I would say. The only problem is that he has to use hero cards, right? It's like the only problem for us. Maybe he has attack ceaseless expense too. And copied it. Imagine like actually copying it ceaseless, pull out plus a hero card.
Let's make it count.
Well, here's a hero card, obviously. No surprise. No surprise. Okay, that was a pretty strong turn. But he has another one, right? We need a little better development, I would say. Just a little. We need larvas to give us I don't know, something good. Like if he spends both of the hero cards and he doesn't kill us, we might be okay. But the only problem is that we don't really have. Oh, he copied a Titan and a hero card. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Need some help. We need some help here. Well, draw Infestor a lot of the times, right?
Let's have some fun.
Well, here's an Infestor for us. Don't really want that. Ruins of Darkness is really important. But we cannot like do a crusher right now, right? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. Oh, such a case, let's do this. We kind of like have a lot of Zergs, you know, Terra feels aboard. The only problem for him that he will just like, you know, do a couple of starships yet again. And he'll clear
Let's make it count.
the full board, right? Mm-hmm. We're at 4, but we might just like find a crusher here. There's our only way to actually gain some health. Didn't find it. Oh, foam is decent. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? I guess Marrow is fine. Okay, so the moment of truth, if he can find a way to actually deal 4 damage to us. I guess it shouldn't be a problem, like not too much of a problem, but we'll see. Senseless, oh. How interesting. How interesting. That's a nice top deck, my dude. That's a nice one. And Insignias. Well, we don't really have a response right now for him. Gorgonzormu and Eliza. Just 2 cards. And really bad ones, unfortunately. Fortunately, those are really bad ones. We cannot clear him. We cannot clear him. Is there a lethal possibility? Is there a lethal possibility? Well, do we have a clear zone? I guess we should try, right? I guess we should try. Not to waste that damage here. Well, we're kind of alive, but...
Let's make it count.
Well, that is probably how this deck should work, right? You do a fizzle, you copy a Jim Raynor out there, and you do an endless triangulating. To become kind of like an infinite, right? And if you high rolled starship pieces, Raynor will just like, you know, do the magic out there. It feels like Eliza is not like... Eliza just like doesn't strengthen our deck. It feels like it. And then Gorgonzormu. Well, it depends, right? If we actually played a Gorgonzormu on turn 3, that would be awesome. But we didn't, right? We didn't like have it on turn 3. Played something else.
Nothing stands in my way.
Yelling Yodeler. Do we leave that in? I guess not. We faced Shaman 2 times and actually lost both, right? And it felt pretty hopeless. Well, not really hopeless, but it felt really hard for us to squeeze in that extra damage because they have like all of those touchy pieces that gains them a lot of health. A lot of health. And sometimes it's just like too much for us to bear with. Like we deal too much damage overall, but just like we fell short a little. I guess we fell short because we lack the buff of the build. Like if we had an extra buff from an Eliza, for example, last turn, like last game, it could change things. Because we didn't like draw any of the Yelling Yodelers, and if we had a chance to actually use them on something like an Infestor or an Eliza overall, that could change a lot of things for us. So that is turn 5 Infestor plus like Yelling Yodelers. That is good to know. That is really good to know. I kind of want to develop this. 2 drops is not something that I'm interested in. Let's destroy them. Dead air. Oh, that's pretty good for an Eliza, right? Okay. Good enough for me. Arcanine Defense Crystal, okay. Turn 5, Infestors coming right through, right? Coming right through. Our best top deck is Eliza over this one. And if he cannot like kill Harbinger, Eliza plus a Harbinger with a dead air, that is, you know, that is unfair. He'll probably like kill an Infestor here, so that's fine. So our best top deck is Eliza, specifically Eliza. Didn't happen, okay. So how do we do that in such a case? We can develop a cheese, apply some pressure so far. Might just like find some kind of draws before. Not sure if there are any. But we could find Zerg out there. Didn't happen for us too. Okay. Okay, Raska is, you know, what we understood from this matchup against this guy. Raska is actually a good card here, in this matchup specifically. I really want to develop. I really want to develop. A little more. Let's start here, please. And let's see what's up.
Ready for dust off.
So that is why their deck is empty so fast. Like, they do the sleeve tops, and they just like cycle through it so fast. And that is how, like, on turn 10 there is like 5 cards left in their deck. Okay. Now I get it. Plus a Fairytale Forest, another cycle. That's pretty good. That's a really fast deck though. Well, fast enough, right? For mid-range or something. Okay, he's planning to actually erase the whole board next round. Planning to.
The sword will consume all.
We have a wiper, by the way. We have to do this right now. And we have to do this too. And let's do some dirty stuff. Let's do some dirty stuff like this. Maybe I should like go a little aggressive here. How about that? I like it, by the way. Let's go a little aggressive.
Quickly.
Let's go a little aggressive then. He has like what, 1 damage to everything? You forced my hand?
I like you.
Ready for dust off.
Forced my hand. Battle cruiser operational.
Battle cruiser operation.
Eight combatants and
Ho 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 ho. Okay, what's up? Draw. Interesting. That's an interesting choice.
Liberation.
Liberation. Ooh. I guess a dead air is fun. Oh, mistake. Mistake.
That was misguided.
What?
What?
That was misguided.
Ooh, a mistake. I love it. So what about him? Baneling? Has another one, right? It has a hero card. I mean, yeah. We took control of like the worst minion and did a mistake. Had to actually trade. I've got like that we actually need an extra space. It was like we have like specifically 2.
Let's make it count.
Yeah. Obviously, you have a kill card too. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. Okay. Well, I guess, you know, it's kind of like really hard to pull off when they draw 20 cards in 7 turns. And that is like, when, for them, about like 70% chance to find G Mariner in each game. Till like your explosive turns like on turn 7. And each time it actually goes off, it clears the whole board, right? That is, you know, that is something that we have to understand. And then on turn 7, that is probably why we see them each time. Right? Each time I play, I see a shaman, and each time that is specifically this battle cruiser shaman, because it can deal with Zergs. It can actually, you know, if you're not lucky enough or not fast enough, they will just annihilate you after turn 8. That's about it. That's how it works. I guess that is why this deck is really that popular. Well, as far as it is, we didn't play like the fastest version of the Zerg, right? We played specifically a mid-range, try to go for an Eliza without spreading death rattles, without all of those Buccaneers and all of the good stuff. Try to actually test out a BFF version. Not like a rainbow one with all of those spreads and stuff, but as far as this, I like the list. Not sure if it's a little better, and kind of like a triple unholy was a little faster, I think. And the rainbow version is kind of like more consistent in terms of how you gain those buffs to the Zergs and to you and from Eliza, right? So as far as this right now, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check me on Twitch and check me on YouTube. Click that follow button everywhere. Make sure to check the join button too and join the crew if you ever wanted to thank a streamer. Make sure to do so. But for now, that is it for a BFF Zerg Deathrattle Death Night.